Hey guys, thank you so much for clicking on today's video. And for today's video, I'm going to be going over who you surround yourself with. So I brushed on this topic there's things in the way, but I brushed on this topic a few weeks ago about what I was going to do for this video. And basically is that what I'm feeling like doing for these next few videos is going over in more detail of what I talked about in the past. So in the past, I've talked about who you surround yourself with, and it's in success videos, motivational videos before, but I really want to go into detail because I want to see and show you guys what I see in everyday basics and how I am successful in my own life by using these topics and talking about these things in my own head as well as with others. So hopefully if I take it out loud, you guys take this into consideration when you guys are chasing your goals, right? So surrounding yourself with people is something that most people never think about. It's because it's a simple thing. You know, you grow up, you surround yourself with these people, and then you live with those people, and you don't really know if those people are hurting you or helping you to your own goals. But when you're moving on in life and you're going to different towns and different places, you got to figure out who you're going to surround yourself with, because if you're surrounding yourself with a bad influence, you're more likely going to fail at what you want to do. So I'm going to be giving like 3 specific tips about who you should surround yourself with. And before I start that though, I just wanted to say I'm sorry I missed last week's video, and I actually got my Ethernet cord going, so I'm going to start making gaming videos again on my gaming channel. So make sure you take a look at that, you know, and hopefully that will be up by, I'm hoping Tuesday, maybe Saturday next week. But either way, I'm going to be back into that routine of 1 week of a gaming video and 1 week of a motivational video, one on the gaming channel and one of course on this channel. So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into these topics. So the first thing you need to take in consideration when you're surrounding yourself with new people or with your old friends is that you need to make sure that they are positive. So what I mean by that is that they have a positive outlook on life. They don't really necessarily have to have the same goals as you, but they need to be positive in their own lifestyle. And what I mean by that is that, are they active? Are they moving on their own? Are they proactive? They're doing these things that are helping them, and you see that they're helping them, and in return, you're like, well, I'm now more motivated to do what I'm supposed to do. So you can't be around someone that's a negative Nancy who's always bringing you down, talking about how this sucks and that sucks, because if you start thinking like that, eventually it's going to affect your own lifestyle. So that's very important for you to be surrounded by a positive person. Now, the second thing is that, does this person bring you down? Does this person talk down to you? So what I mean by that is, instead of being a negative Nancy, he's just very just always not nagging on you. So you know, we all have friends like that that are just basically every day they're like, oh, you do this wrong, you do that, and I do this. And it's like, you know, as much as you want to be there for them, you got to make sure to cut those type of people off, right? You can't have someone that's always dogging on you and pointing out the flaws, because the more you point the flaws, the more you become less encouraged to do what you're supposed to do to achieve that goal. So make sure you cut out any people that are always nagging you on. And, you know, and the third thing, and this is kind of on the second thing, is that make sure that person is trustworthy, right? You got to make sure this person is always telling the truth, because we have friends out there, and I think most of it as high school friends is basically those friends that are always lying to you, that are like, well, you're amazing at this, so go ahead and do it. Like, you know, it's like kind of the fake friend that like tells you to go on American Idol even though you're seeing like a dead cat, you know? So you can't trust those people. You gotta make sure this person is willing to tell you the truth even if it hurts your feelings, because those people that end up showing you your flaws, and in order to show you those flaws, you need to work on them, because sometimes we don't see our flaws, right? We can't, you know, sit down and think, well, I'm making this mistake, without someone telling you that they're making that mistake, right? So, sorry about that, guys. I had to go take care of a few things, but let's go ahead and finish the video. And for the last topic I'm going to be talking about, the last thing and the last tip I'm going to give you is, this is more for a work friend. This is more for a person that you don't really associate in a personal life, but you know him at work. You're always hanging out with him. You're always kind of talking to him at work. And for this work friend, you got to make sure that person is better than you at what you do. And what I mean by this is, basically, there's a famous quote about this, basically saying, if you're running against people that you know you're going to beat, you're not going to get any better, because you already know you're going to beat them, so you're not going to run as hard. But if you're going against people that are faster than you, you're going to be running extra hard, and in return is going to help you out. So that's what I mean by work. Is like, if you're someone that's working in your profession, you got to make sure that person is better than your profession, because it inspires you to chase after it and be as good as him. Because if you're better than the person you're working with, and you're like, this guy's kind of lazy, he's always not doing the work, and I do the work better than him, so I'm not going to try any harder, that does not help you achieve and hit that next step of your goal. Because that's one thing that's beautiful about life, is that there's always another step. And that's where I see it, is like, I see a lot of my friends, especially nowadays, they're comfortable where they're at. And that makes sense. You know, I want you to be comfortable, but at the same time, you always should have a side goal or something at work where you're inspired to be better. And that's surrounded by people that you're surrounded with, right? Family, friends, girlfriends. And a lot of times families are the worst toxic people to be around. And it's kind of sad, but I've been blessed where I have a family and friends that take care of me, inspire me, and good. But if you have, you know, people out there, like I said, that have these traits, that they're always dragging you down, they're not trustworthy, they're always negative, negative, and then most of all they're relaxed and too, not worried about taking that next step, especially at work. You got to be understanding of that and make sure you understand that I need to cut these people off. So I know it's hard to do, but it's something that needs to be done. So that's it for the video, guys. Once again, I want to say I'm sorry for missing the next 2 weeks. It was my birthday, so it was pretty tough to finish up. Sorry, I think someone was knocking over there, but yeah, no. So like I said, I want to apologize for that. But overall, I hope you guys are enjoying these videos. I hope you see that these next videos are going to be more in detail of how I think, and that's important because the more I show you how I think, the more you see where I have achieved in certain aspects and how I still need to achieve in other aspects. So anyway, guys, please leave a like, subscribe, please hit that bell, show it to other friends. I'm out there, I'm really making these videos, and I'm really proud of it. And subscribe to PewDiePie, obviously. You got to make sure to do that because that's very important as well. We got to fight T-Series, as you know, for most YouTubers need to get on that. So yeah, thank you all so much. Contact me on Snapchat, Twitter, YouTube comments, Facebook, they're all below as usual. And yeah, one thing about the website too is unfortunately it's down for a while. I paid for it, but for some reason the website's like, well, next time, since you paid for it this month, it won't be up till next month. So it'll be a while before it's up. So don't be going on the website yet. Hopefully I will get on it next month and update it so you guys can get on there and see what I talked about in more detail. Because on the website it has the specific workouts I do, the specific weight programs, specific books that I read, stuff that helps me out in my long run. So yeah, be on the lookout for that, and talk to y'all later.